So we had met about a Wednesday before World Conference, and so during World Conference, I was kind of going through it. I don't really want to tell anybody, but I was going through it because, I wanted it to be from God. I didn't want it to be, me or people, but I wanted it to know that it was God. And so, there was moments where I would kind of look to see where he was at, and I didn't find him. And so I remember that Saturday, the last night of World Conference, I was talking to Pastor Chris, and I told him, he asked me how it was going, and I said, well, I haven't run into him yet. And he goes, don't worry, it's going to work out. So I just kind of left it there. I said, you know what, this is it. I'm not going to bother with it anymore because, I was just that feeling that I haven't felt for a long time. And so anyways, as I was going into the last conference, the last night there, I was walking in, and little do you know, as I was walking in, he was on the right there. And so as I was walking, he was there, and we got to talk, and he mentioned that he was coming to San Diego to visit a few weeks later. So that's when we really got to hang out and get to know each other. And he had asked me for my number, and at first...
Do that part again, because you wiped your nose.
Okay.
He had asked me for my number.
Okay. He had asked me for my number after a Wednesday night service, and for me, I was kind of shocked. So my reaction was, you should talk to Pastor Chris, because I just want to do things right. I didn't want to stray from God's will. So anyhow, we ended up hanging out with the group, and he had asked me for my number again, and I gave it to him. And as we were leaving, he said, we were saying our goodbyes, and he said, I would call you in a few days. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay. But he ended up calling me the next day. So that's when I know he liked me. So, and then where do we go from there?